200, 500 million. But now the plot begins to thicken. He has reached a crossroads in his life. The middle class and the middle age, they've got to him. They've corrupted his appetite for the horrors. He's gone soft. He wants to cash in his chips and get out of the game. And he seems to have found the perfect customer. Smash cut, please, to interior, a gala dinner.
Just a few words to say thank you to Michael Pearson for his limitless generosity and time.
Now, Mickey has been cultivating a special relationship with the erudite, learned, and broad-minded Matthew Berger. Yes, Raymond, I do know about the Jewish billionaire cowboy. Another slice of Americana creating drama in Inglaterra.
And finally to Matthew Berger, blindsiding us with his donation to build the entire cognitive behavioral therapy unit.
So these two have met before, fuck knows where, presumably at the annual International Drug Dealers Convention in Las Vegas. And they've done some small deals together, but now they're ready for the big one.
Well, that was unexpected, Matthew. Now I understand why you're seated at the head of the table. Snuck that one right by me, didn't you, naughty little girl? Making a splash with the gentry.
Oh, I like to make a splash whenever possible.
Well, you also seem to understand the significance of a proper attire.
Indeed, I do. I believe a sense of ownership is vital in every aspect of life, perhaps never more so than when it comes to wardrobe. For every look, there is a season, and for every season, a strategy.
Now starts the alpha dance. They're not really talking about clothes, Raymond. Oh, fucking no. They're like a pair of old doggies sniffing round one another's intellectual arseholes. It's a good, old-fashioned cock-off, Raymond.
Michael, I'm looking forward to doing business together.
May we excuse ourselves?
Yes, please.
We should say goodnight to our host.
So what do you think?
I'm not sure.
Your Grace?
He's a fox, and foxes have a predictable nature. Trust this Jew about that, Jew. If you let him in the hen house, you can expect blood and feathers everywhere.
Fresh from a farmyard pheasant shoot, these two are starting to like each other. It's looking good, Ray. It's looking fucking good.
I'm impressed with what you've done with your enterprise. You see, try as I might, I can't work out how you do it. And Bush is my game. How does anyone grow 50 tons of super skunk without letting anyone else know how they do it?
I'm flattered to hear that from you, Matthew. I imagine that big brain of yours is sweating a stream of tears just trying to figure it out.
Brilliance should be acknowledged. Run the numbers by me again.
200 million gross PA, 100 million net. But your people know this already. They've sweat the numbers for months now. Bottom line is, I'll sell it to you for 400 million. But you do that already. Hop in.
Now, I can't be specific about the heroes and zeros, but there is a lot of money hanging in the balance. Question: what would it be worth to have the power to be able to pull the plug on an operation like that? Answer: a greedy man would want half the sale price, but a smart man would know that £20 million was just about uncomfortable enough to make everyone feel comfortable.
You're a cunning and creative toad, aren't you, Fletcher? Coming up with a plan like this?
Yeah, well, I didn't really come up with it, did I? It was Big Dave. He commissioned me to do a job on Mickey, you know, sniff about, keep an eye on him, go through his bins, reveal his sins.
Mickey Pearson, the odious Yankee gangster, we're gonna bury him. Because it seems he's got himself a new friend, Lord Pressfield.
Question: is that the Lord Pressfield? His Grace, the Duke?
Yeah! Once fourth in line to the throne. Apparently, Mickey Pearson has squeaked his way into the crack of his fat, posh ass. This is yours, Fletcher. I need a man with your creativity, with your nose. Now, you know you're my favourite bloodhound.
I just think it's really important to remember who you're talking to, Dave.
Oh, of course I remember, Fletcher.
So just make absolutely sure the check doesn't disappoint this time. The number is 150000. He wants to ruin him, but I am here to do you a favour. And it's not like you're not getting something for your money. You could even turn that script into a feature film, Raymond. We could make it together. We could be partners. I've learned off you lot. You've got to look after number one. And now's my turn. The sun's not going up for me, Ray. It's going down.
So why has Big Dave got it in for my boss?
2 months ago, your man Mickey made my man Dave feel like a right fucking idiot.
Henry, Mickey.
How did he do that?
Didn't accept his hand.
Dave, Daily Print.
Yes.
No, editor of the Daily Print.
Turns out Dave had gone after one of Mickey's lords, did a proper tabloid job on him. It would appear that his lordship had had a quick spin on one of his attractive young footmen. After the splash, shares crashed, job went, wife followed, and even his kids disowned him. Well, that Dave can't half be a cunt. But no one will pull him on it. Too fucking scared that Dave will do a feature on them. But your Mickey, he's got a fabulous set of balls. So he snubbed him in front of a crowd that Dave could only wish he belonged to. You know, lords and ladies, the sort that Mickey feels very comfortable in front of.
Men, excuse us.
Well, he might just as well have pulled Dave's cock off.
I do believe that was a bit of a fuck off, Dave.
But it just fizzled like a party balloon.
That's no reason to go after a fella.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. He wants Mickey's blood, and he would be getting it too, if it wasn't for...
You're a filthy fantasist, and now it's time to leave.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm only just lubing you up. Now, there is a reason why Matthew, or anyone else for that matter, cannot work out how Mickey does what he does. How does he grow 50 tons of White Widow super cheese every year? Everyone knows that needs a lot of space, so where is the space? And how come he's kept it under wraps? You can't just dig a hole in the ground and drop 200 shipping containers in there. Oh no, my love, that will not work. No, you have to be creative. You need an angle.
The problem with land in this country is there's not much of it. And there's public access even when it's supposed to be private. And the public have rights. Dog walkers.
Yes, jog on.
Footpaths. Right to roam. Bimblers, ramblers, badger lovers. And any other busy cunt with enough time on his hands to snip the green tweed of England. And they have groups, forums, meetings, social media. And they love a good chat and a hiss about anyone who's decided to mow his lawn without a license. And then there's the helicopters, drones, Google Earth, heritage sites, parish councils, and the beat goes on. And that's before you even think about getting power in here.
So what is Mickey's unique method? I tip my cap at the cheek, at the elegance, at the class.
And what would that method be exactly?
You have to understand a culture to understand a man. Toffs, aristocrats, dukes, duchesses, lords and ladies, lots of land and fuck all dough. Houses to keep, damned to keep out, silver to polish. You must remember that cash is very persuasive to the class that got spanked by angry lefties and death duties. And every time you inherit a fortune, you lose half to the state. So this is my moment to swoop in like a guardian fucking angel and offer my services so they can keep their houses in order. And they're not too bothered about what I do, as long as that cash keeps rolling in each year. It's good to get a lord, yes, but it's not easy. It takes work. Wine, women, and disco. 12 sites, 12 farms, 1,000 of these estates in the great UK. Bon chance trying to find them all. That's it. My infrastructure. And that, sir, is with my blessing, what you are paying for.
If it's as discreet and as lucrative as you claim it is, I'll buy the whole business. But enough foreplay, Michael. I want to see your plant.
Well, I've gone to great lengths to make my operation as invisible as possible, Matthew. Well, if you were standing on my bush, you wouldn't know it. As a matter of fact, you are standing on my bush.
It's a spectacular business, Michael. Such a shame it will go bankrupt in 10 years when things go legal in the great UK. And you want me to pay top dollar for it? A nugget under half a yard?
That is the price. Now step inside and I'll show you what half a yard gets you.
Ooh, delightful tool shed for $400 million. Is the ball peen hammer included?
Of course it is. Now let me show you the nails. Watch your head. Carry on, chaps.
England's green and